Anybody online? If you do, I'll be shocked. Okay, this is where I was saying this like 7 and 8 and stuff, like it's gonna change to 2 or 3 real quick. So visibility graphics, if you type in on your keyboard VV or VG, okay, visibility graphics is the easiest one to know. VG on your keyboard is the hotkey to access this menu. Okay, this menu right here controls everything that is visible throughout your entire view. Okay, it's view driven. So if I go from floor plan 1 to floor plan 2, this will be different depending on what settings I have shown up. Okay, so it's view dependent. It's not project dependent. Okay, that makes sense. So every time you go from level 1 to level 2 on future assignments, you will be referencing this. So just remember VG is like if you can't find something or something's not showing up, visibility graphics is where you go. Okay, I'll kind of walk you through. There's multiple tabs right here. So your model category is pretty much anything that has a family to it. So Revit family, you guys know what those are from the Revit class, right? The couch you bring in is a Revit family. The wall is a Revit family. So all those modeling components are under model categories. So you can turn all those off simultaneously. Okay. The other one is annotation categories. This controls your text, your tags, elevations, levels, grids, sections, things like that is what it controls. Okay. Analytical model categories, I don't touch at all. I don't really do the analytical side of it. To be honest, I don't really know what it does. If I'm being 100% transparent with you guys. Imported categories, those are going to be DWGs that you end up bringing into Revit. So just like how you can link another Revit file on top of another Revit file, you can link a CAD file on top of it. You can even link a Navisworks file into it, depending on what year you're working in Revit. You can link a point cloud, which is kind of what we're going to talk about today is a point cloud. And then but you'll be able to control all your CAD files from imported categories. If you bring in a DWD or an NWD, it will come in here. It will create a new tab. Same with the point cloud. It will create a new tab. Okay. Filters. Filters are one of those things that we're going to do in the semester. You can create a filter, which is basically like a rule saying, if I'm looking for this specific information within this specific file, and I want you to do this with it. So we can make, for instance, one thing we do in the class of filters is we color code everything. So cold water, we make it blue. Hot water, we make it red. And then the hot water insert is kind of the other one we touch in here. We make it kind of like pink. That way it's easily identifiable when you're working in your file to know what you're actually touching, okay? And then you can turn filters on, you can turn filters off, show things without showing things. It makes it easier to kind of make your view customizable. And then what we want is Revit links, okay? So on the far right one, Revit links. Now if I wanted to figure out if my structural file is on top of it, I'm gonna, sorry for the people online with the shared screen, I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna hit a checkbox, and I'm gonna hit apply. And when I hit apply, I'll notice one disappears, one stays, right? So I'll do the vice versa. I'll hit architecture, hit apply, everything disappears, turn structure back on, structure appears, architecture, hit apply, it appears, okay? I just do a quick visual check to make sure that that's showing up, okay? Now, in your architectural file and your structural file, we won't get into that this class, it'll be kind of next class. If you want to make things disappear within Revit, you can manually turn things on and turn things off within your linked file, okay? So for example, I'll quickly show you. There's this kind of wall that's going around. Or actually, we'll just do this site work, okay? So if I come in here and I turn off my red check so I can actually be able to touch something, okay, and I come in here, right here it's under model group, site plan, or another good one that usually shows up is these walls, so site, okay? If I wanted to turn that site element off within my linked file, I would need to go, there's a couple different routes I need to go. One, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, is you can just turn it off in model categories right here. The surefire way to do it is to go into Revit links, okay? Underneath your architect, you want to identify which file it's in first. So this is under the architectural file that I've currently linked in. Under display settings, I can change this to custom. So if I change this to custom, now I can kind of go through and everything that's in that linked file, I can manipulate. I can't move anything. Like I can't move stuff around in the linked file. I can turn things off, I can turn things on, and I can color things as I see fit, okay? So change it to custom. In model categories, I also change that to custom. And now I can scroll down or hit S and hit site, okay. And you'll notice that site wall is now gone, right? So I don't want to see that site wall on my floor plan, so turn it off, right? So under that visibility graphics, that's how you kind of do that. Instead of trying to hide every single element, just super fast, easy, hide it, get it done. Does anybody know why I want to hide stuff? When if I'm looking at like this floor plan right here and I want to put this on a sheet, why would I hide stuff within that view? Super busy, super confusing, right? So besides the site, which is obvious, if I zoom in here, like for the assignment that we're going to talk about today, I don't know if we're actually going to get to the process of everybody opens up level 1, okay? Go to your visibility graphics, open that up. We're going to go turn off all those elements, okay? So we're going to have just a basic level 1 that just shows doors, windows, walls, stairs, okay? And the reason why is because, like you guys said, I don't want to see cluttered up sheets. It makes it, after this assignment, it's cluttered up enough, okay? So I'll go Revit links. I'm going to actually turn off my structural model because for this assignment, we don't need our structural model. We're just going to have our architectural, and we'll go by host, by view, go custom. And all this is being recorded too, for those of you who are online or fall behind. So go custom, model categories, custom. And I'm going to go through and turn everything off except for doors, walls, windows. Generally, windows also fall under curtain walls, curtain wall mullions, curtain wall systems, and stairs. And the fast way to do this is you can either select all. So if you select all and hit a checkbox, it turns everything off. Okay. Select all, hit checkbox, turns everything on. What I like to do is I like to use my down arrow on my keyboard and my space. So I hit space, it toggles that check on and off. Okay. And down and up arrow change which direction it's going. So if I just come in here and start going like this, right? Now I hit curtain wall panel or curtain panels, curtain systems, and curtain wall mullions. I want to keep those on. Okay. Doors keep on. Keep going, turning everything off. Here's I'm going to keep on. Walls keep on, windows keep on. Okay, I'm going to hit OK and OK. And you'll see how everything just disappeared, gone, right? You don't need to keep railings now. Right, So this just basically cleared up my view to what I want it to be, right? I only want to show very few things, so I know what I need to look at, what I don't, okay? Another thing is if you guys want to see a black background like mine, I can show you how to do that. Some people hate it, some people don't.